Hello, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I kind of moved a little bit of everything around, so I don't know if Mike is in a different position, and I kind of like the new layout better. So for now, this is what we're like on this side, but now it's on this side. And I think it works best either way, but I kind of like it like this, so I'm going to keep it like this for now. But welcome. Ready for the day. I know the day's already started, but never too late to get ready for the day. Something to eat. I was just chatting about my morning. It was a fun morning with Josh. We went and grabbed food, and now I am back. He's streaming, I'm streaming. We both stream at the same time. I waited a little bit just so people could hop on his stream and say hi to him and stuff. So for my job, I was just the assistant going around asking people if they needed help with their painting, or you can usually tell. It was the funniest, like with this company. I've done this on my own because I started my own company doing this exact thing, but when I started working with them, I feel like I get more, just get more one-on-one time versus the instructor who has to stay near her painting and paint that for everyone. I'll go around to each person. An assistant, like last night we had 38 people in our class, but only 36 showed up. So a group of 7 ladies. They were a little bit older, some were in their 50s. One of the ladies was like in her 70s. And they got wasted. It looked so bad. And at one point I went over to, because I'm walking down the aisles just to look at everyone's painting, see if anyone, you can kind of tell who needs help, who doesn't. And I was looking at the old grandma's painting, the older lady's painting, and I was like this, like, and I like gasped a sec, because it painting looks good, but would you like some help with the gloves? And then a bigger circle. She starts laughing. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, I need help. So I helped her do a lot of her painting, but yeah, it was so much fun, Rainbow. I had the best location is not the one I worked at last night. My home location is a different location. It's just a little bit closer, or it's supposed to be a little bit closer to me, which is why it's my home location. But I always end up working at the other location. So it's fun. This will be my first time working at my home location though. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm going to see what Kobe's doing. Hi. No. Kobe, stop. I don't know what it is with him and rugs. Kobe loves rugs for some reason. He's infatuated with my rug. JP copped that Vanguard. Yes! Can you believe him? He got Vanguard, and I'm like, babe, we should wait. We should save some money. And then he ends up getting it today, and I don't have the game yet, but he does. So if you want to download it, you should download it. I don't know when I'm going to get Vanguard. I really want to get it. It looks like so much fun. But unless I ask him to buy it for me, I'm probably going to wait. And I don't want to ask him to buy it for me. I'm waiting for him to offer. Yes, I'm excited though for the new game. Josh just got Vanguard. The new Call of Duty, so I don't know when that'll be on my bucket list. It's supposed to be for Capricorns. I know I didn't cut down the whisk. Don't come at me, Mama Share Bear. But it'll be good. I'm not going to burn the place down. It'll be fine. But I was telling them I had a great night last night. Kobe, what are we doing, sir? Are you having fun? I hope so. Okay. I'm checking on Kobe periodically. He's been loving my rug recently, my really nice rug. So, trying to get him to not chew on that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started though. I'm going to clean my excess stuff on my eyes. I realized when I woke up this morning, I had crusties and all sorts of shit, so I need to clean that. Rainbow says, hello, Mama Share Bear. Mama Share Bear is doing her thing. But yes, it was a fun night last night, I will say that. And I'm excited for tonight. Hopefully it'll be just as fun. I've never worked at this location before, so I don't know if it's going to be similar or different than how the other location runs their classes. So I will see. Look at that. I have like black all underneath my eye. I almost had to instruct the class last night though. Because the instructor, her car broke. We're going to the same 30, 40 minutes away from me. So couldn't give her a ride. And she had to find her going to instruct the class. Which it would have been fun instructing either way. Even though I did remove my makeup last night, it takes a second to remove. I will tell you that I didn't get a chance to use my oil remover last night. And I was thinking about playing Call of Duty last night too. I know I told the chat I might get on, but I got home. I was so exhausted. So I just ended up not doing it. And now that the new Call of Duty out, Josh was telling me this, I probably will just because I fully secured. There's still a little bit of a gap in between the door and the weathering strip, so it gets pretty cold in here. And then I have it, and then this door over here leads to the garage. But no snow today. It is cold though. You said, good to hear. No snow today. Sunny but cold. Getting ready to sit on the porch and watch. Oh, sit on the deck and watch college football. Well, that sounds exciting. Can you guys see it from your TV? Because your TV is pretty high. Okay, so I wanted to do something different with my look today. With my hair. I always just kind of keep my hair down because I don't want to mess with it, but I thought it would be fun to do like some space buns. So let me show you guys. I'll show you guys what that looks like for those of you. Space buns are so fun. I've done them before. That used to be like one of my go-to hairstyles is space buns. You have to use a certain, I will say you have to have a certain look with it, though, you know. Space buns. Okay, so let me go to images and I'll show you guys what I'm referring to. So these are space buns. Okay, gorgeous. We're not doing the full hair space bun. We're doing the half up, half down. So, but that's gorgeous. That's just one of the hairstyles I wanted to show you. So this is the, where is it? Like, okay, let's find a different photo. Like, this is cute. Like, half up, half down look. And I have the bangs for it now, guys. My bangs have grown out. I think that would be really pretty. So we're going to do that. Oh my gosh! Ariana Grande with the space buns. How did I know? She's the one I think who started the space buns, actually. Don't quote me on that, though. Oh my gosh. Space buns are totally a thing. It's totally an in thing. I don't know. don't know if they're still popular, but I think they're pretty. So we're gonna do it. Oh, and they teach you how to do them. Here's how you do a space bun. I don't know if I do it exactly like that. I hope the game is good, Mom Shipper. No snow is good. Yes, I'm so glad it's not snowing. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was crazy. So what they did for the space buns was they left like this hair down, which might get annoying. I kind of want to add it into the space bun because I feel like that hair might be annoying if I just leave it down. And then they took about that much of hair and they put it in a ponytail before they did the space buns, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the space bun without the pony. I wish I had my hairbrush with me, guys. We're just gonna use my finger. And since my hair is already curled, it's gonna add some texture, so cool. Okay, wow. Space buns, here we come. And then you can either braid your hair and do the space bun, or you can leave it like this and just twist it. I don't know which one would look better, so we're gonna try the twisting first, where we twist our hair all the way down. And you wanna twist it until you really cannot twist it anymore. And once it starts getting to the point where it forces you to like do that circle thing. So that's one way of doing your space bun, is twisting it. I'll show you the other way with the other space bun. And then I'm just gonna use a regular hair tie to tie it up there. I don't know what most people use, but that's what I would use. And then if I want them to be bigger, I will just kind of play with it and make it work like that. I think I'd put it more up on the top of my head. So let's see, we'll leave this piece out, take this part of my hair, okay, well, yeah, let's just grab that piece and put it in there. Okay. Now we could braid our hair. That's the next way of doing a space bun, is braiding your hair first and then putting it into a bun. So let's try that method, see which one looks better. So, braid. And if you don't know how to braid your hair, that should be a whole nother video. I really don't even like the braid. I don't think that'll look good. Not gonna lie. But yeah, okay, that's another way of doing it. I think I'm gonna do it without the braid though. I think that's gonna be what looks the best. Okay. So I'm just using my fingers to comb it out. I'm not sure, probably playing some 2K and downloading COD if I get it. Yes, Rainbow! You should. Good choice, Rainbow, good choice. Okay, we're gonna spin the hair now. Spin the hair, spin the hair. And then we're gonna spin it on our head. Josh is yelling at the screen like always. Or yelling at someone like always. Okay, and then we'll tie our hair up. I'm gonna just spread it out a little bit. That's how you do space buns, guys. Just like that. Ooh. Okay, that one looks good. Let me just fix this one a little bit. And then I'm gonna move this one to the back more so it looks more like that one. This one got a little bit too much to the side. So, taking my hair, hello hair, lots of hair. Let me do that and then we'll spin it back here. That way we can have it more to the back of our head versus the side. You can do it either way. I just think it would look better. Closer to the back of our head. Okay, make sure we're spinning the hair still when we're wrapping it around. That's what kind of keeps the hair all in there. Okay, now taking our hair tie, we can tie it up. And then just kind of play around with it until you get it how you want it. They're not going to look the same. This one definitely does not look the same. But it'll work. It'll work, guys. So now you have your space buns with, it's like the space bun half up, half down. Something different, something I typically don't do on my channel. But I think it looks cute, so. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab my hairbrush so I can brush the rest of this mess out and then we'll move on. So BRB. Okay, I'm gonna go to the live scene, guys, so you guys can see. We just finished the hair. I'm gonna brush it out. My hair is so tangly. These are my curls from the other day when I filmed that video. So we're gonna recurl my hair. I just think when you do space buns. It's really pretty when you have some nice curls with it. So, but first, we'll brush the hair out so you don't have knotted curls. That would not be cute. Chat. How's everyone's day going though? Is everyone having a good day? This is what I currently look like. We got the space buns in the hair. These are so fun. I can't wait to wear these tonight, guys, for work. Let me get my curling iron. So this is my curling iron that I use. It's the Remington curling iron. Nothing fancy. It does the job, and I always put it on a temperature below 400 degrees. So I'm going to be using 338. And if you do under 400 degrees, you technically don't need a heat spray. That's what my hairdresser told me. So I'm going to keep it under 400 degrees. We're going to let that warm up. It normally takes... JP was saying you were talking about marriage. What? Yeah, we've talked about it before, but not recently. No, we have not. Maybe he's talking about it because our 1 year's coming up, but I would hope he'd at least wait a minute. Or like talk to me first. That's funny. But yes, I think like the idea of marriage is nice, but obviously you want to do it with the right person, so. But I think Josh would be a great husband one day. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so we're gonna let that few more, you can kind of feel it, like the heat coming off of it. And I'm going to start with just this side of my hair first. I will say a lot of people in Josh's stream, like a lot of his friends call me wifey, so whenever they refer to me, so that's probably why he said something about it, or like that would be my only assumption. But yeah, we haven't discussed marriage in a minute. Like, I mentioned it before because you always want to talk about that with who you're dating. I've dated people before who, like, 2-year mark, they're like, oh, I don't want to be married. And I'm like, well, I thought we wanted this. Like, what? So, it's always good to discuss with your partner where they're at on that. I mean, it's more than just a piece of paper, guys. I know that's what some people think marriage is, just a piece of paper and an expensive ring. Like, it's more than just both of those. I mean, yeah, that comes with it, but, like, it's a symbol. To me, it's a symbol of, like, love. Like, once you're married, you're married. Like, I'm only getting married once. That's why, like, you have to really be sure. I mean, for me, I have to really be sure the person I marry is the one who I want to spend the rest of my life with, because I don't really believe in divorce. You know, if it happens to some people, yeah. I mean, in certain situations, sure. Go ahead. Like, if you need to divorce them because of, you know, they're, you know, emotionally or physically abusive, that makes sense. Or, like, anything like that. But just giving up because you don't want to try anymore, like, I don't know, I just don't believe in divorce, so I'm all about, like, finding the right one, you know? And yeah, definitely could see Josh being that, person. I mean, seeing we've talked about it, and, I'm just all about, like, before we, like, because even though it is, I mean, some parts of the whole, oh, having this big wedding, spending, like, $10,000, just have a nice wedding and all that stuff. I mean, ideally, yes, I would love all of that. I want a lavish but small wedding. So yeah, it's not going to be cheap marrying me, no. But that's really not, although that's stuff that I want, that's not what really marriage is all about to me, in my opinion. It's about, being able to officially be like, okay, this is the person I'm going to be with. I'm going to take on their last name. And being able to become a part of a second family, So there's a lot more than just what meets the eye with marriage. But yes, what's your opinion on kids? Ooh, I love kids. I worked with kids for I've worked with kids my whole life, but I've worked with toddlers for 3 and a few months, 3.5 years, basically, with toddlers. So I love kids. Josh knows I want kids, and he wants kids too. We both have said we want to have kids. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Ideally, but my thing is I've always wanted to adopt kids. Because currently there's, what did they say? The statistic is there's 400,000 kids in the U.S. that are in the adoption homes. And it's sad because once a kid turns 18, they're pushed out of the adoption home and they have to fend for themselves. And that's where you see a lot of these homeless and people who just don't have a good life and who are making wrong choices because, people aren't adopting. A lot of people, from what I've read, a lot of people want to adopt babies, want to adopt from a mother who's just given birth, where I'm like, I want to adopt personally, like an 8-year-old and up. I would adopt a teenager too. Like, I don't really care for the baby stage. That's the one thing where, yes, I want to have my own kids as well. I would like to have at least 1 or 2 of my own. I know Josh wants that too, but the baby stage where they're crying all the time and I have to bottle feed them every 2 hours, that's not exciting for me. That's not ideal. But I've always been into adoption, which is kind of why I got into the job I did. Is because I have a true passion and just a love for kids who need a home. Because there's so many people who are so quick to just have their own kid, and they don't even think about the fact that these kids need a home. And it goes into so many things, so many reasons why adoption is so important to me. I really just want to be able to give someone love who doesn't, have a family to love them, Or even foster. I would foster kids too. Whatever I had to do to help society, and it's always, and it's always good to just have a backup plan just in case, because, the amount of women who have miscarriages in the United States, it's a very high number of women who deal with that. So, that's also partly my fear in, ever trying to have a kid is what if I'm trying and I just can't, or I try and then I do end up going into a miscarriage situation, because I know just with me being who I am, that would be a really dark place for me, and I'm not sure how I would cope with that situation. So that's always been kind of my fear of having my own kid, as much as I want my own kid, and I would love to have a mixture of Josh and I. We would have the cutest little baby on the planet, let's be honest, and talented to say the least. Not in the singing department, but like with art, with sports, because Josh was very athletic as a kid. I was very artsy, so it would be so much fun to see like what our baby would come out to be and stuff like that. But that's just me being honest, though. It's kind of like scary. And it's also, I think, just in general, and this is just speaking in general, because I know Josh, he's a very loyal person, but having a kid with someone and then just praying that they'll always be there for you and for the kid and support the kid, because having to support a kid on my own, that would not be ideal. And I know Josh would never do that, but for some people, yeah, you do have to worry about that situation. So I would like to be married before I have a kid, but you know, I mean, you say stuff, but sometimes things just happen. Accidents unfortunately happen. Or fortunately happen, however you want to look at it. But yeah, that is very interesting. I really enjoyed living with my nephew since he was born. You also love the idea of adoption. Yes, you know, I love, now he's 3 and he's crazy, but I love it, yeah. I will say the only sad part about adoption is, depending on where you're adopting, if you're adopting locally versus adopting like at a country, adoption process takes forever and it is expensive. It's not cheap to adopt. And that's also, I think, part of the like negative side of adoption is you have to have money to afford adoption, whether it's an open adoption, a domain adoption. There's many different types of adoptions you can have, and like just for some companies you have to have at least 20,000. Like, and if you're gonna adopt in like a different country, Haiti or something, and then you're gonna be spending a ton of money just to fly there, to fly back multiple times, and you're gonna be waiting possibly a year or two just to even adopt the kid you want to adopt. Because I had a neighbor who I grew up with who adopted their daughter from Haiti, and they were telling me about the whole process. And I mean, beautiful now because they have the kid, but the process it took to adopt, they said it was so stressful, and they weren't even sure if they were even going to be able to adopt her. So, and kind of the sad part about all of this. But yes, that's awesome that you really enjoyed living with your nephew. So you would be awesome too to, you know, you're help shaping him. You know, even though he is still so young, living with him is helping to shape him into, you know, a better person. And you are a big part of his life too, so that's awesome to hear. I love kids. I just love them, especially like, so I worked with 1.5-year-olds, 1-year-olds, and babies. That's primarily what I did when I worked at my preschool, and I really loved the I loved the 1 age. I didn't really care for the 1.5 age, but like kids when they're like 1, so basically like 13 to 18 month range, I love that age so much. That was the age that I taught as a lead teacher for. It was just such a fun age, and they're so eager to learn at that age. And even though they can't really talk, it's just so much fun getting to teach them sign language and getting to see what all they can do. Like, I taught my kids, even though they couldn't talk, I taught my kids Spanish, like, where's your zapatos, where's your camisa, where's your pantalones, and my kids could point to all of those places on them so they understood what I was saying. They could comprehend my language, they just couldn't quite say the word yet. But one of the kids who I had in my class, he can now say zapatos, which is crazy. And it's crazy to think that I helped shape them to, not only work on their first language, which is English, also learning Spanish and, sign language and doing all these fun things with them at such a young age. And that's one thing, like, if I ever had a kid, I'm gonna make sure my kid is top of the class at 1 year old. Like, my kid's gonna know everything. I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm gonna take every day to work with him on just doing in-home, like, preschool, basically. That's what I'm really excited for, is to sculpt my kid into this really smart little toddler. I don't know. He has type 1 diabetes, but he understands everything about it. Oh, wow. At such a young age, type 1 diabetes? I didn't know you could, like, just get diabetes at such a young age. I don't know much about diabetes, though, but I do know people who have diabetes, but they're way older than 3. Yeah, I mean, start young, fix it young. Maybe if he, if collectively you guys all work on it, he can get off whatever, because I know some people, I don't know if they do meds for 3-year-olds who have diabetes. I don't know how that works. But just making, life easier for him. I don't know much about diabetes, really, so I can't really say much about that. I just didn't realize you could get it at such a young age. That's crazy. I'm going to move on to my face makeup. I really am digging the hair, guys. It's something new. We'll have to get Josh's reaction. I don't think I've ever worn this hairdo around him. I used to wear this. I wore this hairdo how many times? So often when I was younger. I say younger, but that was like 2 years ago when I would wear this hairdo. It was a vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and put my moisturizer on. I'm running low on this stuff, so I can't use a ton of it. I need to get more moisturizer. I think the hair looks great. Oh my gosh, thanks, Rainbow. It's something different for sure. I love doing different things with my look, just to change it up, and then it's like, bam, a new personality, new me, hello. I like doing that as well, just everything. Like that, that's so funny. Okay, we're using our Serum C Plus now. I would say though, guys, in the next, because I've always told Josh, like, I'm not waiting 5 years to be married. Thanks, Mama Shaver. That's something I've always, like, I've waited long enough for people to, like, realize that I'm wife material, that I'm not gonna be waiting like 4 or 5 years. I mean, because you can be engaged for 1, 2, 3 years, and don't have to spend the money on a wedding yet, but like, don't make me wait 5 years. Like 4 years is probably the max I'd ever wait, and then I'd have to like really be like, hey, what are we doing here? Like, because I've been in that situation where I waited and then, I thought, oh, maybe they'll change their mind about how they feel, and didn't happen. Wasted 4 years of my life. So definitely not gonna do that. And Josh knows I'm not waiting 4 years, so he'll figure out. And studies show that men know 6 months into dating someone if they would marry them or not. I don't know if that's accurate or not, because I'm not a man, but that's what studies say. So I'm just going with the study, and I'm hoping that I'm assuming Josh realizes that. I mean, we both use the L word, so clearly we do care about each other a lot. Oh my gosh, we are doing under eye cream. I'm gonna let that sit underneath my eyes like I typically do. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight. I might wear this, but it's kind of cold, so I might wear a different jacket instead. But I kind of like this color. I haven't worn this jacket in a minute. I'll show you guys. So this was what I have going on. Jacket, black shirt, black pants. I know, I never wear black and black together. It's not a vibe, typically, that I like to wear. I like to be extra colorful. I'm not like a neutral type of person. I get a lot of people love that look, but not me at all. Look at my bangs. Oh my gosh, they're getting so much longer. They actually look really cute. I need to pay $60 for Vanguard. Yeah, Vanguard's not like, it's not 2K expensive, but it's also not cheap. But you also paid $60 for 2K, didn't you? IDK about that, lol. My outfit? Or what are you responding to? Sorry. I'm gonna go check on Kobe, so I'll be right back. He's just sitting on the couch. Kobe's so cute. Oh, he's just sitting on the couch, guys. Having a good time. So Mama Shaver said she really liked my makeup yesterday because it was very natural. I agree, Mama Shaver. It was cute and natural. So I'm going to kind of stick with that vibe today. Oh, you don't know about paying $60? Yeah, that's what I told Josh. I was like, I'm not paying that right now. So if he wants to get me Vanguard because he wants to play with me, which obviously I do want to play it, or I'm playing it on his account if he doesn't get it for me. But, then yeah. It would be kind of nice though because I could still stream it off of his PlayStation. So as long as he doesn't steal his PlayStation and put it in the office when he's working, then technically I can still play it when he's not playing it. And stream it, so I mean, the only perk is we could stream it together if he gets it for me, but I'm not gonna ask him to do that. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, $60. That's the thing. I was talking yesterday in my stream about how stupid it is that a company will make a game and they make the game only for a year and then they make another game for the next year. Like, that's the thing that really kind of pisses me off with the gaming community is you're expected to buy the newer version every year, especially when you're in the streaming community like Josh and I. We're expected to buy the newer version every year because that's what everyone is watching now. No one's watching the old COD anymore. And it's only a year old, so it's like, did I really get enough time to really play the game? Like, I'm the type of person where I'll play a game. I was playing Black Ops Cold. I was playing Black Ops 3 for years before I got this new Call of Duty. And then I got this new one, was playing that for a while, and now the new one's out, and it's just like, why can't I just have 2-3 years to play this game without everyone getting the new version and without the new version even coming out? That's something that really just annoys me about these games. Because then we have to buy the new 2K, we had to buy the new Call of Duty. Now, Josh trying to buy Battlefield. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're spending like $300 just in video games every year. Like, what? It's just crazy to me. Crazy talk. But that's awesome. You can play cross platforms, him on PS4 and Xbox. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. I didn't know that, but that explains why he probably, I think he got it on his PlayStation. I didn't ask him. But that would explain why he got it on his PlayStation if he did, so we can cross-play. Oh my gosh, I love when games do that. Love when games do that. That is so much fun. I can't wait to, like, play that with him. Whenever we decide to upgrade me to that game. Maybe once I get paid, I might buy the game if Josh doesn't buy it for me already. Because I know, like this morning, he's like, oh, you don't want to play Vanguard with me? I was like, I don't have the game, Josh. Like, I don't know if he thinks I'm going to buy it. Hi, welcome to the stream. Your face looks oily. It's makeup? Yes. So this is what you call moisturized. When someone's face looks like this, it's moisturized. Like, my face is hydrated. Moisturized, like, oh, it feels great. So yeah, we did just do my skincare portion. We did moisturizer, we did under eye cream, and we did my serum C+. Those are all great products for my skin to help keep my skin fresh and moisturized and not dry. So when my face looks like this, it's a good thing, guys. Whoa, did anyone just hear that on stream, or is that just me? I know I'm going to get a notification in my neighborhood watch page about that sound. You guys didn't hear that, did you?
No, give me like 2 minutes.
Josh, did you hear that sound?
No, what happened?
Oh, I was just curious.
What, gunshots?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't us? Or who were they shooting at?
I don't know. I'm streaming right now, but I just didn't know if you heard the sound. Can you show your hair? Yes, I can. Give me 1 second.
Is this hair Kobe?
I don't think so.
Were they fussing at us or no?
No, it was just like a general around the area sound.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the hair, guys. So, for those of you who just joined, I never heard it. Yeah, I didn't know if it would have picked up on screen or not. And that's the hair. Yeah, I don't think they are. I don't know why they would, but yeah. Yeah. We live in a really good area, I will say that. But the surrounding areas near us are, that's the thing. We live in a great neighborhood. We've never had anything really in our neighborhood that's been an issue, but the surrounding areas, we've had a lot of, like, gun violence and shootings, but that's typical wherever you live. So, nice hairstyle. Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate it a lot. I'm just doing a tight line on my lash line. We're a pretty quiet area though. We have a mixture of like old people, young people, just everything in our area. So I've never had to really worry about like, oh, what was that sound? But you can hear it like surrounding us, you know? Chloe's getting in trouble.
No. 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 Next time you look at you. Understood? Do not do that anymore.
You want me to put him outside?
If you want,
Okay. So we just did a tight line with the eyeliner.
that burger's gonna mess my stomach up.
I told you that burger tasted funny. So we had
I thought that'd be a damn laxative.
I told you it tasted funny. Josh didn't believe me. We ate burgers yesterday. Or not, why did I say yesterday? We ate burgers this morning from a new restaurant, and we both got some form of what's that called? I can't think of the name now. Pork chop, not pork chop burger. What do you call it when you have barbecue sauce with the little pieces? But yeah, it's not an actual burger. It's not a burger, but they called the burger bun a Hawaiian bun. It was just a regular hamburger bun. But that's what we paid. We paid extra for this Hawaiian bun. And then, pulled pork. We had pulled pork, and then he had cheese on his. I had just the meat and the barbecue sauce. He had cheese and a few other things on his, but I was eating mine. And I didn't finish mine because I was like, Josh, this tastes weird. And he was like, oh no, I think it's good, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, it's so good. And now he's saying his stomach's upset and doesn't feel good because of it. Like, told you it tasted weird. Is that your husband? Not yet, no. We were just talking about this, how funny. And no, he's my significant other though, my boyfriend. I like to use the term significant other. I don't know why I don't like to say the term boyfriend. But I think significant other just seems more like adult-like versus boyfriend that seems like a kid.
What do you know? What's in your mouth?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna do mascara next. Are you okay, Josh? Are you okay?
No.
What's going on?
My stomach.
Everyone give me. You're so gross. Well, there's Josh.
Hey guys.
Farting on camera, I'm sorry.
Having some stomach issues right now.
I just told them about that. This guy asked if you were my husband, our friend.
Oh gosh. Maybe in
He's angry, he said.
maybe 3 or 4 years.
He's having tummy issues, guys. Don't mind his gastro reflexes. Headed out, going to head to watch the K-State versus West Virginia game later, Chica. Bye, Chica. Love you. Have fun. Have a great time, Mama Shiver. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna check on Kobe, though. I don't know if Kobe's still getting it. It's a mess. But Josh being Josh, he is a funny person, I swear. That's actually the first time I've heard him fart, too. How funny is that? I know, I'm like a kid. Sorry. Gross. TMI. Whoa! Hello. What are you doing? Hey. I think we should close this. You are angry. LOL. Okay, Kobe is doing good. I just have to check on him occasionally. Okay, let's go back to mascara. We just shook the mascara up. I will say though, that burger did mess up both of our stomachs because my stomach's starting to hurt now too. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do my lashes. How are you doing today though, Hank? I'm calling you Hank, is that okay? Or do you prefer to be called something else? Well, it was Hank, not Hank. What should we call you? Hank? Hank? I don't know. Or do you even care? I call Rainbow Rainbow. Yeah, if you have channel points, you can redeem dance, and I will dance on stream, yes. Can't promise you I'll dance like some people you might watch. I try to keep my streams pretty PG-13. So depending on what kind of dancing you're looking for, I'm probably not the one to get too wild with it. But yes. And thank you for the kind message the other day. I just responded to it this morning. I don't know if you saw my response. But I really appreciate the kind message. It means a lot to me when my followers send me kind messages outside the stream. Made me smile this morning, so I appreciate that. Getting my mascara on there. This is a process, guys. Has to look good. I'm so picky about how my mascara looks. Okay, we're gonna move on to my face makeup. Like I said, I didn't really want to do much with my eyes. I don't know if I'm gonna put any eyeshadow or not. I just kind of wanted to do liner and mascara for the time being. I might do a color in the inner corner, just not at the moment. I want to go on to my face makeup. Hold on. Okay, I feel like I had something in my eye. So, moving on to the face makeup. I guess I don't know why I put those down because I need them up to do my face makeup. We're going to be doing, this is the Mary Kay CC cream. I use this product all the time. It's my fave. I do 3 pumps, so 1, 2, 3. That's how much I typically use. My skin actually does not look bad today, so I think I might try and use a little bit less on my face than normal, just to keep it more natural. So I might have not even needed 3 pumps. Let me find my brush. It's on the floor. Why is that so typical for my life, guys? On the floor. I might put Kobe outside in a second. So we'll do that soon. Okay, we're just gonna use the rest of this all over my face. 3 pumps just keeps it super natural, so you can build it up, but I just like to use little to no foundation. That's my go-to. I'm gonna go see what Kobe's doing. I'm gonna get him outside and then we will be back. Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Gosh. Kobe. You live in this world, girl. Hey, you outside? Hey. What's that, Kobe? Kobe, come here. Come. Let's go outside. Kobe. Kobe. Ready? Good boy, Kobe. Good boy. Such a beautiful day out there. Go have fun. Okay. Okay, Kobe's outside. Oh, guys. Outfit of the day for now. I don't know if I'm going to change it or not, but that's what I'm wearing currently. In case you're curious. If anything, I might change my shirt to be a different color because I don't like that my shirt is matching my pants. A little too much black for my liking. But I feel like I have something on my contact. I don't know if I just got something on it or what the situation is, but I think I did get something on it. Okay, your pet, wow. Yes. Kobe is a blue beagle. He is one of the cutest blue beagles on the planet. Kobe, he has his own Insta, Kobe_blue beagle, if you would like to see more cute photos of my dog. I can show you guys as well his Insta. He's adorable. Okay, so that was the hairstyle we just did. Instagram. I don't know if I'm logged into Instagram. We'll have to see. But yeah, he's adorbs. Kobe_blue beagle. There he is, guys. That's Kobe's Insta. Here's one of his videos. I love him. He's adorable.
If you have a dog, turn your volume up to see what their reaction will be
Ready?
to the following sounds. Or don't. I can't really tell you what to do. If you have a dog, turn your volume up.
He's like, what the heck was that? He's just adorable. Okay, let's see. There we are. That's us at the dog park, guys. Love him. Here's a selfie of him at the dog park. Hi, I'm Kobe Blue. If you're new here, welcome to my page. Mom says I'm the cutest beagle on the planet. Is it the ears? I talk in third person as if I am Kobe. That's how his page works. But yes, that's my doggo's page if you guys want to go see more of him. Oh my gosh. He found something to bark at, I swear. He always has something to bark at. Hey guys! Astro! Welcome! Oh no, you're totally good. Thank you for hopping back in. We're gonna finish. We just did the foundation, the liquid foundation. I'm gonna go on to do my, oh, my ear itches. Hold on. Does anyone ever get that? Or like, your ear itches? Okay, we're gonna do the powder foundation next. So, how are you doing today, Astro? It's so good to have you in the stream. We missed you. Hank? That's great. That's the dog. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my powder. And like I always say, I don't like to use a ton of powder. I like to have my face still looking somewhat dewy-ish. Moisturized, I guess, whatever you want to call this. Oily. Hey! How are you doing? A long time no see. I love that you're here today. Did you do anything fun for the day? What is everyone's plan for the day? I was telling the chat earlier I have to go to work tonight, so I'm getting prepared for that. Thought I would do something fun and different with my hair. As you guys can see, my hair is not just down and curly, it's in a space bound and curly. So, energy pulsars. Hi! Today I worked a double and then I streamed a little bit on my art account today. Oh my gosh! Energy, you should tell me when you're streaming so I can watch it. Next time you'll have to whisper me or message me on Instagram because I did not get that notification. That's awesome though. Congrats. Did work go well for you? What do we think of the new hairstyle, guys? Rainbow says he likes it. So does Hank. Mama Shaver approved. Do we like the new hairdo? It's something different that I have never shown you guys on my page. I thought it would be cute. And then just to take cute photos. I'll be live for a while tomorrow. And yeah, I just made the Twitch yesterday. LOL. Work was alright. Tomorrow, though, I only work mornings. Oh man, I'm glad it was alright. I'm hoping that means good. But yes, I'll have to check it out tomorrow. I'll have to see what I'm doing tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Or are we around? Yeah, we're on Saturday. So yeah, I'll have to check out my schedule. But I'd love to hang out with you and watch you stream. I would love that. Rainbow's like, oh, it's cute. Thanks, Rainbow. You're always so supportive. I love it. Thank you. I thought I would try something different with my hair. Should we do a fun color underneath my eye? Since I'm wearing this purple jacket, should I just do like a fun purple underneath my eye? Would that be fun? Let's do it. Let's do it. Kind of bold, but not really too bold. So let's use this palette, Cargo palette, and we're just going to take this purple. Let me find it. This one. Do just a fun purple. I think that would look great. I'm going to use this brush to apply it underneath the eyes. my gosh. Okay. That is so fun. And then I'm gonna take this shimmery color right here. Let's add some shimmer onto it. How about that? I don't know if people actually do shimmer underneath the eye. Is that a thing? We're doing it. We're doing it. Energy! Yes! Hi! Thanks for hitting that follow button with your other account. I love that. Love to see that, Energy. You're the best. It's cute. I don't have a mic on tomorrow. I'll be texting though. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to check it out. Guys, if you want to check out Energy's channel, he just followed. It looks like he's going to be streaming tomorrow as well. I know I'll probably be streaming also, so I'll have to keep you tabbed if I'm streaming when you start your stream, so that's awesome. I think I might also put this purple a little bit in my upper lid, kind of where we put the black. I think that would be good to help blend up the black a little bit, you know? Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Still cute and simple, but just a little bit of something, you know? That actually looks really cool. Kobe just got real quiet, so hopefully he's doing good out there. He's been barking at the neighbors a lot more recently, my dog, which he never did before. So I don't know why, like now he's like, let me just be that annoying dog that all the neighbors hate. But last night, I felt bad because last night, oh my gosh, he was barking so loud, and I was like, oh my gosh, why does he keep doing this? I go out there, and it wasn't even him, so I'm just like pointing my fingers when it wasn't even him that time. So I was like, sorry, Kobe. Like, I didn't mean to blame you. I just totally thought it was him. You are gonna hop in the shower. Okay. Thanks for hopping in the stream, Energy. Have a great day. Okay, I'm going to add some of that shimmer into the purple as well. That's on top of the lids. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so fun. I love this look already. I love it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take this palette right here. It has a ton of like lighter purple shades. I'm gonna take this light purple one that we used in our last video. And I'm gonna add that on top of the lid as well because I really love this color. I think it's super pretty. And I think it'll blend well with the other purple. Make it a little bit more of a soft purple. Have a good shower. Rainbow. You're funny. Have a good shower. I wasn't gonna say that, Rainbow, but you're hilarious. I love it. Who else would say that but Rainbow? I swear. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with my mascara. I did get some purple on my lashes, so I'm just gonna go back in with my mascara, and I'm gonna back comb my lashes, front comb. Back comb is when you go behind the lash, And then your front comb is when you go in front of the lash. So just do that, and then I'm going to do my bottom lashes. Don't forget about those babies. Yeah, haha, that's true. Yeah, you're funny. Some of the stuff you say just makes me laugh. And I'm like, you're so unapologetically you. That's something I love about you, Rainbow. You will just say and do whatever, and you just seem like you just don't really care. But, like, you're also just so nice about everything, too, though. But, like, who else would say, I have a nice shower? You would, but, like, that's just your personality, and I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, whoa, look at that. That's so awesome, guys. This is so fun. I feel like we went from like, oh, let's not do any mascara, no, not any eyeshadow, and here we are wearing eyeshadow. That's usually how it works for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna do much. And then I end up doing a ton of stuff. But I love it. It works. Okay, we're gonna move on. We do need to use a little bit of concealer. Just a little bit, okay? A little bit in the inner corner. We'll do a little bit on the outer corner. I'm gonna take my ring finger. I mean, it's like your motto, try and be the person you want to be in the world. Yes, I usually, well, that's one of my mottos, yes. I typically say be the change you want to see in the world. I think that's what you say. I mean, that is a good motto. And we can start saying that motto as well, but I always say be the change you want to see in the world, just because the world's fucked up right now. And for many different reasons, and without going into too much detail about like politics and stuff like that, and just whose life, Black Lives Matter. That's just kind of why I say that. For those reasons, for the people who, and it's just for anyone, even if we don't have the same view. It's just like be the change you want to see in the world, because everyone has a voice. Everyone's allowed to use their voice, and freedom of speech, freedom of opinion. Like, I might not agree with your opinion, but please speak about it. Let people know your opinion, and help the world become a better place. That's really why I say that motto. But you were close. You were close. Now, I do believe in that motto, that try and be the person you want the world to be. I mean, I would change that motto to say, be the person you want to, I don't even know how I would change that. But yeah, basically, be your true self. I always say be authentically you. And, be unapologetically you. That's one of my things I love to say as well. There's so many. I'm a quotes person. I'm like an inspirational quotes person. I love that kind of stuff. I think it really can help someone really tap into who they are. And, being unapologetically you, I am not the best at doing that, because I am a sensitive human being. But I try to live by that quote every day, best I can. Then again, I'm an emotional person, so I do feel the emotions when I feel like even when I feel like I have made the right choice for me, I still feel guilty and apologetic. So I'm trying to work on that one, but that's a good quote to live by, is be unapologetically you. There's only one of you in this world, so who cares what other people say? That's one thing I will say, who cares what other people say? Who cares what other people, how other people feel about you? As long as you're not doing something that really is wrong, then, who cares, I'm using my iridescent white purple for my highlight today. I think it would go pretty with what we are working with on my outfit choice, and goes pretty with the hair color. So, who is your favorite actor? Oh, good question. Hold on, I have the hiccups. Oh my gosh. My favorite actor, I've always really loved Adam Sandler. I think he's hilarious. Like, Grown Ups 1 and 2, such a good movie. What's that show? It's not called, I can't think what the show's called. Not Daddy, but it's like father who doesn't realize he has a son. I can't think of what the name is called. And then Blended. I love the movie Blended. I actually might watch that movie. So Adam Sandler, I just think he's hilarious. Like, he's just a naturally funny guy. I'm gonna go grab Kobe while he's at the door. Hi. Hi. Come on inside, sir. Come on inside. You wanna hang out with us? You can, I guess. But no, I love them for that reason. So, yeah, if you want to sniff around, go for it, honey. He loves to sniff in that box for whatever reason down there. I don't know what's in there that he smells, that he must have. Okay, lifting up that box. Okay. Rainbow said, Rainbow says, I just like to be kind. I think it helps everyone. Amen, Rainbow. Like, it takes 0 to be a kind human being. That's one of my favorite memes. One of my favorite memes to this day. And I think a lot of people can honestly learn from that. Hold on. Kobe. Hi. Hi, Bubba's. Hi. Hi, Bubba's. Here. I'll show you Kobe. Kobe in real time, guys, not just on Instagram. Here he is. But honestly, yeah, it does. It takes 0 to be a kind human being. We're not going to like my face makeup today. No. I know you really want to. I know it smells good. I know I smell good. So yeah, just whatever you do in life, be a kind person. It's really not that hard to do. And it's hard in situations when you are being, there's been times when I think I've stepped out of character a little bit, like recently on stream. But the only time I'm ever, coming at someone is when they've come at me first. And so that's something I would say is just hold your composure. Don't let them know that it affects you. Especially when it comes to, doing stuff like this, where you're going to constantly be judged no matter how awesome you are. You just can't let it affect you. I went my whole life being basically bullied. And, it never affected me. And I didn't let it. And that's really what stopped it, was I basically told them to F off. Your words can't hurt me. And it actually stopped me from continuing to deal with that. So it was kind of nice. Just some tips that I have for anyone who's, going through a struggle. Just continue to try and be who you are. Not everyone's going to appreciate who you are, but you will have people who do and who will want to be by your side through those times and want to support you and love you, even though you might be classified as different. So, you're a little cutie pie, aren't you? Hi, baby boy. Hi, baby boy. You just wanted some snuggles this morning where you're like, oh, I missed you, Mom. That's why I was being silly out there so I could get your attention. So I could get your attention, huh? So I could get your attention, huh? Yeah, there's the king. Yeah, he's the king of the house. He likes to think he is. Okay, I'm going to put him away so we can finish our makeup. Kobe, it's been fun. It's been so much fun. Yeah. I keep moving that gate back. For that reason. Josh trying to fight. He's trying to go. You wanna go, Josh? Oh my gosh. Joking, I wouldn't actually fight him, but he can't even hear me. I was like, you trying to fight Josh? I was yelling that to him up there, but he couldn't hear me. Let's do my eyebrow. This eyebrow needs some love. I think we have a little bit of some gel left, so let's see how far this will get us. It's 2:12. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how late it was. I have to leave at like 5 for work, so I still have time to eat and do everything prior. Okay, let's move that out of the way. What's your favorite actor? Hink? Do you have a favorite actor? Or Rainbow, do you have a favorite actor? What would you guys say? I'm just really like, I love horror. I love horror movies. I love comedies. I will watch just about anything, but I just love a good comedy, a good comedian. I am all for that. But I grew up watching horror movies. That was like my first movie I remember watching at the age of like 4 or 5 was The Grudge or like The Ring, one of those type of movies. Scary, but I love horror movies now for that reason because I grew up at such a young age being forced to watch that stuff, and now I love them. So I wouldn't trade it for anything. But one of my favorite series is The Purge. I love the Purge series, and I love kind of like how scary real that could possibly be. What is he doing? Kobe, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where's your toy, sir? He acts as if he doesn't have toys sometimes. Which, granted, he did chew up a lot of his toys, so he is running low on toys, but sometimes it's like, oh, I don't even have toys. Let me just, do something else. Okay, but no, I love the Purge series, and I love kind of how real it feels. I wish they made it a little bit more, like, scary in a sense of, like, in the last one, I wish they would have shown more of, like, the creepy-looking people on Purge Night versus the whole government situation. I'm not going to spoil it in case you haven't seen it, which if you haven't, where have you been? But I just love that series. You like Zombieland? How have I not? I might have seen Zombieland. I was about to say, how have I not seen that? I might have seen Zombieland, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Look on that one. Okay, I think I'm gonna just go with a nude lip. I think that would look fine for today. Or I could just do like a gloss, but I kind of want to just do nude. Nude, and then we'll do a gloss. I'm sure I have seen Zombieland though, because I grew up watching movies with my family all the time. That's all my dad and I used to do was watch movies. Do you know what streaming platform it's on? Okay. I'll let that dry and then I'll do the shimmery lip gloss. What else? I really also loved I think you're feeling uneasy with your eyes. What does that mean? Are you reading like my eyes? I like the way my eyes look. Like the shadow look. Is that what you're referring to? You think I don't like it? Because I actually do like it and I'm not going to change it at all today. I think it looks great. But yeah, tell me what you're thinking with my eyes. What do you mean by that? Pink. Both of them. Netflix. Ooh. I'll have to look it up. I want to see, like, I'll have to see if I have seen it. I feel like I have, since it's probably been out for a minute. But I've seen so many movies in my lifetime. I'm 24, so. And all I used to do was watch movies with my dad. That's all we did for like a year, 2 years. We would just watch a movie every single weekend. I was definitely daddy's girl. That was something we really bonded on, so I've seen so many movies. I'm trying to think what other movie I really like. What's a good one? There's a really good one with, I really liked it. It's with, what's the guy's name? Black, short, kind of funny. He had his own Netflix series too. I can't think of what his name is. Why am I forgetting everyone's name? But he starred in a movie where he was helping support, he was basically the caregiver of this older man who couldn't care for himself. And it was just such a good movie. Like, parts of it were funny, parts of it were like kind of sad, but it was just such a great movie. And I love the actors in the movie. He was one of my favorites. I just can't think of his name. Dang it. But he's such a good actor. So I like that movie as well, if I can think of the name, which I can't at the moment. I'm gonna look it up. Bobby! What are you doing, sir? Okay, movie with black hair. Caregiver. I want to see what it's called. The Intouchable? I didn't think that was what it was called. The Upside with Kevin Hart. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. So The Upside, such a good movie. But yeah, that's what it was called, guys. I just couldn't think of the name of the movie or the character, Kevin Hart. But I love him. He's hilarious as well. If you've seen any of his comedy, it's hilarious as well. But he's such a good actor. And that was just such a good movie. So definitely Adam Sandler, Kevin Hart, I mean, great actors. I really liked, who else? I'm trying to think of a female actor that I really enjoyed. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Anne Hathaway? I don't don't know if she's who I'm thinking of, but she was in the movie Proposal. She played the main role of the female who's married to the male in the movie, but she was a great actor too. Loved her. Loved her, loved her. But guys, this is the finished makeup look today. Finished makeup look, finished hair. It's getting kind of late. I'm probably going to head out and chillax before I have to head to work. But this is what I'm going to be working with tonight, guys. Doing something fun and different with my look. And I actually really enjoy it. Now I can turn on my other persona, I don't know what kind of persona I would have with this look, but we'll figure it out. But thank you guys so much for hopping in on my stream. I love seeing you guys. We're gonna raid someone real quick. So if you're gonna give me 1 minute, we'll get that raid going. And I'm sure you know who I'm about to raid. I gotta support my dude while he's streaming, you know. Yeah. So let's hit him with a raid. He's not gonna expect it, guys. And then we'll have to see what he thinks about my hair. So once I've raided him, we'll be able to see what he thinks about my hair. And I'll go up there and ask him how he feels about my whole look. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Okay, just give me 1 second. My computer takes a second to acknowledge what I'm doing. Okay, hello. There's the raid button. Let me raid you, Josh. Aww.